Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. We have some more huge news on the Major League Baseball front today as JT Realmuto re-signs with the Philadelphia Phillies heading into the 2021 regular season. The offseason is not disappointing baseball fans right now. So much has gone down. January has been an intense month, trades left and right, big name free agent signings, and JT Realmuto, the top available catcher, is no longer on the market. He returns to Philadelphia where he's played for the last few seasons, and he will be making a big splash here as he signs a mega contract, 5 years, $115.5 million. If you guys are ready for this one, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into it. JT Realmuto is back in Philadelphia. Catcher JT Realmuto and the Philadelphia Phillies have agreed on a 5-year contract worth $115.5 million. Now, Realmuto just got a huge payday, but not only that, he also broke a record in any given baseball offseason. Realmuto is the highest paid catcher per average annual value, as he's getting over $31 million in each of these next 5 seasons as he signs with Philadelphia, and he returns to the Phillies for this upcoming 2021 season. The right-handed backstop is a 2-time National League All-Star and 2-time Silver Slugger. Now he's going to return to Philadelphia where he's been playing since the 2019 season. In the abbreviated 2020 regular season, JT Realmuto had 173 at-bats in which he hit .266 with 11 home runs, 32 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and an .840 OPS. Realmuto is arguably the best catcher in Major League Baseball, and most organizations knew that heading into this offseason, he was going to come in at a very hefty price. The Phillies are dishing out over $115 million in order to bring back the former All-Star, but how good does this make them? The NL East has been so competitive, especially in the offseason. It's been illustrated right in front of us that all of these teams are ready to win in 2021, and it's going to get hectic. The New York Mets, of course, in the Steve Cohen era have made so many acquisitions thus far, and they might not even be done yet. The Atlanta Braves have been piecing together a great squad over the past few seasons, and just because they haven't made a lot of noise this winter does not mean they will do poorly in the upcoming regular season. Then you have the Washington Nationals, the 2019 World Series champions. They're making some really important moves. Josh Bell, Kyle Schwarber, Brad Hand, just to name a few. The Philadelphia Phillies are competitive. They've brought in Archie Bradley for the bullpen. They now re-signed JT Realmuto. A lot going on. And then you have the Miami Marlins, who were the underdogs in this past season. Most fans were not expecting a whole lot out of them. They made it to the postseason and ended up beating the Chicago Cubs, who were proven to be one of the better teams in the National League throughout the 60-game span. So the NL East by itself is going to be such a competitive division to win, and the Philadelphia Phillies right now might not have enough to accomplish that. They have tackled some heavy-duty contracts over the course of the past few off-seasons, as we saw Bryce Harper sign with them on a mega deal worth over $300 million. Now they're bringing back JT Realmuto at $31.5 million for the next 5 seasons. That is a lot of money to be dishing out to 2 superstars. Granted, Realmuto and Harper are some of the best players in their positions, but this team does have to go ahead and make a few more moves, I think, before they can go ahead and win the NL East division. Let's take a look at some of the big pieces that they have currently on their team. If we take a look at the starting rotation, it will be heavily dominated by Aaron Nola and Zach Wheeler. These 2 guys are very good at their craft. They are exceptional on the mound, and they will be the 1-2 punch for this Philadelphia Phillies team heading into the 2021 season. With additions of Jose Alvarado and Archie Bradley, this bullpen is starting to shape up a little bit here. Of course, another big name to know is Hector Neris, who played a big factor in the Philadelphia Phillies' success in later innings of 2020 games. Now that Realmuto is back with the organization, Andrew Knapp will be the backup catcher. Then at first base, you have the option of Rhys Hoskins and Alec Boehm. Boehm is a budding superstar who had an exceptional 2020 and a great start to his MLB career. You have Scott Kingery, Gene Segura at second or shortstop. Those are possible options and a very good chance of your opening day middle infield. In the outfield, you have Andrew McCutchen, Roman Quinn, Bryce Harper. Scott Kingery can play in the outfield as well. There are some big names on this team that can lead this Philadelphia Phillies team to success over the course of these next 162 games leading into the 2021 postseason. Locking down JT Realmuto was important for this franchise because not only does this bring back a star catcher behind the plate for an everyday player, but it also keeps him away from NL East division rivals. Now, it didn't look like the Mets were going to be big on Realmuto ever since they signed James McCann, but the Atlanta Braves were rumored to maybe be in on the former National League All-Star and two-time Silver Slugger. So keeping him out of the Atlanta Braves organization is a huge plus for the Philadelphia Phillies, especially if they really do want to go ahead and try to make it all the way this upcoming season. If we take a look at his career numbers, a .278 batting average in 2,699 at-bats throughout his time in Major League Baseball. He has 95 home runs, 358 RBIs, 14 stolen bases, a .328 on base, and a .783 OPS. JT, again, right towards the tail end of his tenure with the Miami Marlins, and ever since he joined this Phillies team, has been regarded as one of the better overall catchers in Major League Baseball. He is going to get a big payday here, $31.5 million the next 5 seasons for a grand total of $115.5 million. Huge contract for the Phillies. This is a lot of money to give up, but they are locking down a great catcher who is going to produce at high levels for you game in and game out. Again, this NL East division is going to be very competitive this upcoming season. There is so much to look forward to between the Mets, Braves, Nationals, Phillies, and Marlins. There is no clear frontrunner for who is going to win the division, and the Phillies only make themselves a bigger name and competitor with the signing and bringing back JT Realmuto. Again, that's a 5-year, $115.5 million contract to lock up the star catcher. But guys, that will end it for the video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section what you think of this signing and how much you think Realmuto will impact this Phillies team. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.